A lot of us spend weeks, months, if not years at a time contemplating our goals, what we want to do with our life. We have all these imaginary things that we really think are imaginary. And we tell ourselves, oh no, I'm not good enough, or I'm too lazy, or we listen to other people tell us that we're too lazy to achieve that goal. And I want you to know, you're not lazy, you're just lost. You just don't know your path yet. You're not actually lazy. If you were lazy, you wouldn't be getting up every day to do what you do. Even if you don't have a job, I know you get up to do something. Whether that be, visit family, go visit friends, go, work out. I know there's something you do every day. If you didn't care about yourself, you wouldn't watch these type of videos. So I know you're not lazy. Don't let that be the case. You're just stuck. You're just lost. There's nothing wrong with that. My goal here is to help you not feel lost, not feel lazy. The only thing is, you have to figure out how to turn what you think that laziness is into ambition, because it's not laziness. And you don't necessarily always need motivation to start, but you must figure out what it is you need to start. Once you figure out what it is to start, then the discipline can kick in. You're not lazy, you just don't have anything to be disciplined towards because you don't know what your path is yet. You can't be lazy if you don't have a task. You know what I'm saying? Lazy is when you're slacking at that task. If you're just not trying anything, at that point you're just a bum. But if you don't know what the task is, then you're not lazy. You're still trying to figure it out. You're just lost, confused. You know what I'm saying? That's okay. That's okay. I was like that too. I've tried 100 different things. You know what I'm saying? All the way from drop shipping to TikTok to, aviation. I've tried a whole bunch of different things. Clothing brands. None of it worked. And it wasn't because I was too lazy for that stuff to work. It's because I was doing that stuff just to do it. I was doing that stuff because I seen other people successful doing it. Not because it was for me. Not because that's what I wanted to do. So me being unsuccessful at that, I thought I was just too lazy, just not good enough to be successful. That wasn't what it was. It wasn't for me. I wasn't even trying to do that completely. Even though I thought I was trying my best, I wasn't, because that's what wasn't for me. As opposed to something I do try my best on, which is YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Your body will naturally try its best towards something that it feels confident in. If you feel insecure in something and it's not for you and you're not good at it, then yes, you might have to get good at it. But there's no need to call yourself lazy over it. And there's no need to pursue it if you don't need to pursue it. Now, there are things that you will have to get good at regardless. Working out, cooking, paying your bills. There's things that, it just doesn't matter how much you dislike it, how much it's not for you. You're going to have to do it. But something like a business model, relationships, if it's not for you or you don't like it, you don't got to stick to that. You're not lazy because you don't want to stick to it. You know what I'm saying? You're just confused. And that's what I have to get into y'all's head. That look, it will take you years, and I mean years, to find out exactly what you want from life. I'm still figuring out, I have a, general idea of what I want from life, but it's constantly changing. You know what I'm saying? It's constantly changing. For example, I know I want a family, and I know I want to travel the world, but it's constantly changing, where I want to live, what type of family I want to raise, how I'd want the structure to be, what type of house I would live in, if I even wanted to live in a house. Did I want to come back to the U.S. after I travel the world? Everything changes. You know what I'm saying? My career path just changes because I'm trying to go into the military. Everything will change. But if you know your general idea of what you want life to be, then the path will pave itself All you gotta do is follow it. Break down the barriers. You're not lazy. All you gotta do is follow that path. The best thing that you can do for yourself is to ignore the other people. Ignore social media, all the successful people that are going to make you do things that you think you should do just because that's what successful, non-lazy people do. You might think you're lazy because someone on social media told you if you're not working out at 3 a.m., then you're lazy. But maybe you don't have time to work out at 3. I work overnight. I'm at work at 3 a.m. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's situation is different. Some people might be watching their kids or babysitting at 3 a.m. Some people take late classes. Some people might be in a different part of the world where their college classes at 3 a.m. because of the different time zones. Everyone's situation is different. You're not lazy. You just got to figure out what's the best for you. You know what I'm saying? If you can't do something because of your schedule, because it's not for you, that's something out of your control. You can only control certain variables in each situation, each environment. You can only control so much. So focus on what you can control, not what you can't. That's what people say all the time. Only focus on what you can control. If you only focus on what you can control, life will be so much easier. It will make you so much happier. You're not lazy. But you're focusing on, okay, this person here, he makes $1 million a year. He said I gotta do this if I want to be like him. Why do you even want to be like him though? Do you even know why you want to be like him at first? Do you? Or do you just want to be like him because he has a lot of money, a lot of girls, a lot of cars, famous, 1 million followers on Instagram? Is that why you want to be like him? Or do you want to be like him for the financial freedom, for the dating pool options, for the status, you know what I'm saying? The business growth, the confidence. There's different, you know what I'm saying? There's two sides to it, but you're thinking of it from the lazy perspective. Even though you're not being lazy, you're thinking of it from the lazy perspective as of, I wanted to have the same values as him. I want to be financially free. I want to be confident. I want to be fit. I want to have, the dating pool, the same values. But you don't have to be like him. You don't have to copy exactly what he did. Build your own success. Because when you try to copy someone else's plan and it doesn't work for you, all of a sudden you think you're lazy. You think you're not good enough. That's not what it is. Not everyone's plan is for everyone. There's a reason, nutritionists give different diets to different people. Personal trainers give different workout plans to different people. When you go and get a job, they might give you, if you have a different job than someone else, they're going to give you different training. It's all different. You must be prepared, trained, and learn exactly what it is for you in your life path. If your life path is this and their life path is this, why would y'all have the same plan, same steps? That's not how it works. You're not lazy. You're just lost. You're confused. And you're trying to copy other people's success and plan to get out of that confusion. You think that it's too late. Oh, I'm 22, 23, 26, and I haven't made it yet. You start thinking you're just a lazy fat bum who eats potato chips on the couch playing video games all day. But you're not. You go out there and work. You go out there and hustle. You just haven't found what's right for you yet. Look, just keep grinding, keep hustling, keep going. And remember, no matter what happens, as long as you're alive, life goes on.